honest.
Yeah.
I want him to be just as affectionate as me.
Okay.
But if I call you, don't pick up all the time.
Got it.
Sometimes I want to be left wondering, what's he doing?
Got it.
Because that's kind of,
because
it's like, if you on your shit and you working hard, you're not always worried about me. And for some reason, that's kind of hot because it's like you working on you.
So that's a green flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay, green flag
Always
is...
pay attention, but don't pick up every time I call.
Green flag.
Yeah.
What are the...
Well, you gotta love the honesty. Now, here's the thing. To be honest, Chloe is 100% correct, and you can't blame her for feeling that way because a lot of girls feel that way and they want their man to act that way. Reason number one is it plays their emotions. Guys, in any relationship, when a woman feels bored, that's when she's on her way to sleeping with another guy. That's how it is. Girls need emotional turmoil and they need emotional excitement. Basically, when a girl says that she likes a guy who's a good toxic, that's what she basically means. A guy who's not gonna always be able to answer the phone and respond to text as fast as she wants to. That's what girls mean by a good toxic. So for you guys, for guys who saw that online and they're mad that she even said it, they just don't understand that girls need to have their emotions played with and they have to be emotionally engaged in a relationship. Because if they're not emotionally engaged into a relationship, that's when they're probably bored as hell. But the thing is that besides, keeping their emotions engaged, it's just much more deeper than that. The thing is that no girl wants a guy who is obsessed with them. No girl wants a guy who thinks about her 24/7. That is just the way it is. And the thing is that when you're not always answering a girl's calls or you're not always available right away in terms of always seeing her and always speaking to her, it clearly tells her right away that your goals are everything. Grinding is your number one focus. I think, A Boogie had a song, I forgot the name of it, right? But in the lyrics of the song, it was basically like, you're always going to be my side chick because I can't take my focus off of grinding. So that's the thing. Anytime when you put your goals first before a chick, you're basically putting it in the side chick position because getting money is everything to you. And girls are going to always respect that no matter how much they say they don't. Girls say that, I want a guy to think about me 24/7. I want him to be all over me. I want him to always think about me every day when he wakes up. But as soon as you give them that treatment, they start, losing interest or they start disrespecting you and you probably don't even know why. So that's the thing, man. You always put your goals and your passions first. Chloe clearly said it that anytime when a guy is, thinking about achieving something, he basically putting me on the back burner and I like that shit. And guess what? She's not the only girl who thinks that way. Millions of girls across the country around the world think that way. It's just Chloe's just one of the few girls out there on a public platform who's going to say it. And another thing too, it shows that you're not creepy and needy. See, the thing is that when guys don't really have nothing else going on outside of their girlfriend, what tends to normally happen is that when they're with the girl that they like, and they really don't want to lose her at all, they get very needy and they want to see her every single day. Every time she's around, they can't stop touching her. Every time she's away, they always have to keep calling to see where she is. They're always checking for her location. Guys, that is very creepy. No person should be in a relationship like that. But unfortunately, when you don't have a life outside of the person you're with, that's what tends to happen. They become your entire world, and that scares any woman away. It scares them away, and it feels like, because you want to know why it scares them away? Because you're basically telling that person that you depend on them for their happiness. You depend on them for their happiness, and if they make one mistake, your life is ruined. You don't want to put nobody in a situation like that. You're basically giving them more stress that's really unnecessary. No person deserves to be stressed out like that. But unfortunately, when you're a guy and you don't really want to do nothing, like basically, a girl's nightmare is to have a guy who has a 9-to-5 and he doesn't want to accomplish anything outside that 9-to-5. He has no plan. He's just entitled. He's just content with working for somebody forever. He has no side hustle going on. He has no friends. He has no hobbies. He just goes to work, clocks in, clocks out, and he comes and he decides to call his girlfriend as soon as he gets off of work. That scares any chick because that shows that you're probably a loser and you have no life. and I'm gonna be bored of this relationship very quickly, and I'm possibly gonna think about cheating on you. That's why girls always will deal with a guy who's a little bit toxic than a guy who's probably boring as hell. And basically every time he gets with his girlfriend, he treats her as if, he won the Super Bowl or something. Like there's like nothing else goes on besides that chick. And basically needy behavior and you basically suffocating your girlfriend, that's probably the quickest ways for her to possibly cheat on you, besides you being bad in bed. Being bad in bed is number one, but you being all over her is definitely number two. Matter of fact, I just had a conversation with one of my friends, because he's in a relationship, so he's been with his girlfriend for close to a year now, but for some reason she keeps testing him, and she's always acting very bitchy around him. Basically, getting her in her feelings, getting very moody, and he couldn't figure out why. So I asked him, I was like, yo, how many times do you normally see her per week? He said 3 to 4 times a week. I was like, okay, that's a little too much. You need to cut it down to 2. Cut it down to 2 days, and you fuck the shit out of her for those 2 days, and then you pull it back some. But, he thought that was a little too much, but that's not too much, man. You have to give her at least 2 days. And here's why I say 2 days. Because, this is how girls manipulate the hell out of y'all, and y'all don't even notice. A girl that you're probably even dating, she'll see you 1 or 2 times. Y'all sleep together, y'all have fun, y'all fucking, she's all over you, and then guess what? She's not available for the next 2 or 3 days. Why is that? She's manipulating you. She's causing, she wants you to start chasing her. She wants you to start texting her and calling her, right? To see how engaged you are. That's the main reason why she's doing that. She's basically keeping you on a string, and she's making sure that you're always thinking about it. She's giving you some, but then she's pulling it back. So since you guys are having problems with keeping certain chicks in check, one of the reasons why you guys have a problem with that is because you guys see them too much out the week. Anytime you're in a relationship with a girl, you want to keep the interest high throughout the relationship. So that involves you not seeing them every day. You get with them, have your fun for at least 2 days. If it's your girlfriend, then you pull it back some. And when you pull it back and you're not around her, please do something. Don't just wait on your phone all day and waiting for her to call or text you. Go to the gym, start a side hustle or something. Hang out with your friends, do something, man. Your girl is not your entire world. She's not your entire world, man. Please do have a life outside of your girlfriend. It will actually having a life outside of your girlfriend will benefit the relationship much more than you being all over her 24/7. Because if you're all over her 24/7, you're just like a big ass cock blocker. Because deep down inside, one of the main reasons why a lot of guys want to be around their girlfriend all day is because you're probably scared of another dude fucking her. That's what it really is, if we're just being honest. It's a lot of insecurities as to why you want to be around your girlfriend 24/7, because you probably see how good she looks in them jeans, and you see the same thing that a lot of other guys see, and that probably scares you at night. That's what the problem really is, and girls know that, and they can't stand when guys think like that. Girls want a guy who is very confident around chicks and that they're secure enough that even if she goes outside, she's not going to automatically talk to another guy just because she went outside with some nice jeans on. She doesn't want that problem. She doesn't want to keep thinking about, oh my God, I hope he doesn't think about, just because I'm wearing a nice outfit, he's possibly cheating on me. But unfortunately, you got a lot of guys who don't really have a life outside their girl, so they think like that. So that's basically the main thing. You can't get mad or blame Chloe for saying that. She's 100% correct. Sometimes in a relationship, you have to be a good toxic. And the thing is, you don't have to even do this on purpose. If you actually have a life outside of your girlfriend, you're going to play with her emotions whether you like it or not. Sometimes you don't even got to do much. Sometimes, like, I'm telling you, like, if you come from the gym after a long day of work, so you was outside for more than 10 hours, you was at work, you was at the gym, you hang out with your boys, and let's say you take a nap, and your girl calls you, and you just didn't answer the phone, and now she's in her feelings because you didn't answer the phone while you were sleeping. You didn't do nothing. You play with her emotions just because you was busy. Simple. It doesn't take a lot of work. So guys, man, stop being so damn available with the girls that you're dating and your girlfriend. This is probably why they're always testing the shit out of you, and then you guys can't pass these tests, and you can't check them constantly because you're afraid of them losing you. And then they start to sense that, and then they're starting to go fuck another nigga, and you don't know why, and then you'll be heartbroken, and you'll be all over the couch crying yourself to sleep because you feel like you lost a Super Bowl trophy. Alright, so that's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think of the video. Guys, have a life outside of your girlfriend, man. There's much more to life than just women. There's much more to life. It doesn't matter how many times you're all over her. That thirsty, needy energy is not going to go nowhere until you're about something. So that's just the gist of it. Alright, I'm out.